So, many people use the word spiritual, but what does the word spiritual actually mean?
Well, it comes from the word, if you look up dictionary or Wikipedia,
Yeah,
it comes from the word spiritus, which, if I'm understanding, it's a Latin word for breath.
right.
And it's interesting that when you heal, you use prana, which in India is actually life's breath. So that gives you an idea. When you use the word spiritual, you're going beyond the physical because the breath is something you don't see. You need it, vital. It's a vital part of your life. So spirituality actually is getting in touch with that immaterial and intangible part of you. Now, to take it further, when a person says, "Oh, I'm a spiritual person," what does that mean? Usually, they talk about the qualities of what a spiritual person is, not what spirituality is. So, spirituality, in the deepest sense, is getting in touch with that immaterial part of you, which is the spirit or the spiritual self that actually controls the body. So, for example, when you say, "Okay, I'm going to move my arm," who's moving the arm? There must be some entity or being moving it. You say, "Well, I am." And you say, "Okay, how about my emotions? Oh, I'm happy, I'm angry, I'm this." So, who's doing the feeling? I am. I generated that emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you say, "My thoughts." Some people, they have monkey mind, jump all over the place. I wish I can control my mind. Well, who's the one talking? I am. So you generated the thoughts. So who is this person who moves the body, creates the feelings, creates the thoughts? I am. So this I am is the spiritual self. So spirituality in reality is when you get in touch with that mover, feeler, and thinker, know your true essence, and live the world through knowing that you're the one controlling your body, your emotions, and thoughts, rather than the environment controlling you. So, with that in mind, when you have a person who's very, very spiritual, they do not want to harm people because they realize, look, I don't want to use my body to hit this person because it's the wrong thing to do, it causes harm. Now, what happens when a person does it is because the spiritual self lost control of the body, the emotions, so they hurt someone. So, a spiritual person has control over their body, the thoughts, and emotions. Now, the question is, how is that related to meditation? See, when you're doing meditation, you want to keep the room quiet, you want to make sure there's no sounds, unusual smells. You're trying to isolate all the senses of what you see, what you feel, what you hear, what you touch, so that you can get in contact with that part of you that is not related to your senses. So when you're not related with your senses, what's left is the mover, feeler, thinker.
I see.
So at that point, you feel like, oh, this is what it's like to be still, to be quiet, to be emotionally calm. And from there, when you come out of meditation, there's a sense of control, a control of the body, the emotions, the thoughts. So when you go to work, you see things clearly. You know what is the appropriate thing to do, what not to do, because you're in control of the body, the emotions, and thoughts. You cannot say anymore, "Oh yeah, I can't help it, I got angry." No, because you know who you are. And so from there, you say, "This is not appropriate for me to get angry. This is not appropriate for me to cheat. It's not appropriate." So you're able to control your life. So a truly spiritual person knows who they are and how they can be of service to others, to be of benefit, rather than being of harm to others.
I see. So is it just meditation to give that spiritual truths?
Meditation is to get in contact with you. It's like, in order to know who you are, you have to first know who or what you are not.
I see, yes.
So once you know who you are, you go, "Okay, this is the spiritual self." From there, you ask yourself, how does this spiritual self, which is in me, which is the real I, relate to everything in my life? How does this spiritual self relate in my family life? How does it relate to my work, my career? So from there, being a spiritual person allows you to have clarity and control over these different parts of your life.